You know what's weird? Nobody wakes up and says, I hope I waste 3 hours scrolling on my phone today. And yet somehow it happens. So here's the question. Are you actually lazy, or has your brain been trained to choose the easy path without you even realizing it? Let's be real for a second. Almost everyone has looked in the mirror and thought, maybe I'm just lazy. Maybe you have bought a planner and never used it, started going to the gym, then quit after 2 weeks, downloaded another productivity app only to ignore every reminder. You keep telling yourself, tomorrow I'll get serious, but tomorrow keeps moving. Here's the crazy part. What if laziness isn't your problem at all? What if your brain is simply following a program it learned years ago? Today, we're going to talk about why your brain loves distractions, why motivation keeps disappearing, and the small shift that can completely change the way you get things done. And trust me, once you see it, you won't be able to unsee it. Think about the last time you opened YouTube. Be honest. Did you plan to watch just one video and somehow an hour disappeared? Yeah, we've all done it. Now, here's the interesting part. That didn't happen because you have weak willpower. It happened because your brain loves easy rewards. Imagine someone handed you two envelopes. The first one has $20 inside. You can open it right now. The second one has $200, but you have to wait 30 days. Which one do you think your brain wants? The first one every single time. Not because it's smarter, because it's now. Your brain has a built in preference for rewards it can get immediately. Thousands of years ago, that helped us survive. Food wasn't always available, neither was safety. So, whenever our ancestors found something valuable, their brains rewarded them for taking it. Fast forward to today, the world has changed, but your brain, not so much. Instead, chasing berries, it's chasing notifications. Instead of hunting for food, it's hunting for likes. Instead of looking for shelter, it's looking for the next funny video. Different world, same brain. Now think about your phone. Every swipe, every notification, every little red dot, every video recommendation, they're all giving your brain tiny rewards, little hits of excitement. And the more often your brain gets those rewards, the more it starts expecting them. That's why reading a book suddenly feels boring. Not because books got worse, because your brain got used to faster rewards. Here's something that completely changed the way I think. Your brain isn't trying to make your life harder, it's trying to save energy. Think about driving. Remember your very first driving lesson. You were thinking about everything, the mirrors, the pedals, the speed, every little move. Now, you can drive all the way home and barely remember the trip. Why? Because your brain created a shortcut. It turned something difficult into a habit. And that's exactly how bad habits work too. Checking Instagram, opening TikTok, watching just one more video, grabbing junk food, complaining instead of taking action. The more you repeat something, the less your brain thinks about it. It simply presses play. And here's why most people get it wrong. They think I need more motivation. No, you need fewer decisions. Think about someone who works out every morning. Do you think they wake up excited every single day? Of course not. Some mornings they're tired, some mornings they don't feel like moving. The difference is they have made it automatic. It isn't something they debate anymore, it's simply what they do. Motivation gets you started, systems keep you going. That's why relying on motivation is like relying on the weather. Some day it's sunny, some days it rains. If your success depends on feeling motivated, you're going to struggle. Instead, build habits that work even when you don't feel like it. Want to read more? Leave your phone in another room. Want to work out? Lay your workout clothes out before you go to bed. Want to spend less time scrolling? Delete the apps that steal your attention. Make the good habit easier than the bad one. Because here's the truth: your environment is usually stronger than your willpower. Ever notice how it's easier to eat cookies when they are sitting on the kitchen counter? Now imagine those cookies were locked in the trunk of your car. Suddenly, eating them feels like work. Same person, different environment. That's why successful people don't just change themselves, they change what's around them. Now, here's the part I really want you to remember: stop calling yourself lazy, because every time you say it, your brain starts believing it. Instead, ask yourself this: what habit trained me to act this way? That's a completely different question. One blames you, the other looks for a solution. Let's say you check your phone first thing every morning. Don't tell yourself, I have no discipline. Ask yourself, when did this become automatic? Because anything your brain learned, your brain can learn differently, slowly, one small choice at a time. You don't become disciplined overnight. You become disciplined by repeating tiny actions until they stop feeling hard. That's it. No secret, no magic, just repetition. So here's what I hope you remember after watching this video. You're probably not lazy. You're running on old programming. Programming built from years of small habits. The good news: programming can be rewritten. Not tomorrow, not next month, today. One better choice, then another, then another. Because your future isn't built by one huge decision, it's built by hundreds of tiny ones that nobody else ever sees. And one day, those tiny choices become the life people call success. If this changed the way you think, subscribe for more videos like this. And before you go, tell me in the comments, what's the one habit you're changing starting today? I try to read every comment, and I'd love to hear your story.